All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Shirah that rule well. And salutations to you, Achim, out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity.
Bring it up.
And we're just gonna go ahead. We had a couple.
I put both of them.
Okay, kind of. A couple of topics. So hey, spirit like to win. So wherever the spirit guides us. And we can start off with this. The hot topic. World War III. Which it just keeps getting better and better. Now recently, yesterday, you had Iran bomb a base in a U.S. base in Iraq, and they said, "Oh, this is just a warning," and then you had supposedly after that, a plane leaving Iran crashed and all the passengers died. Then an earthquake over there in Iran, so a nuclear base, So all this is going down, man. And like it says in the Relations, the second war was passed.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Hey, get that number.
You got it. Go ahead.
This Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second war was past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly.
And we're seeing that, man. It's coming quickly, man. And all we need is for the rest of these other countries to join in. For Russia to be the guard of Iran, like it says in Ezekiel 38. For who else? China. And the rest of the airlines, man. All the it's all gonna happen real quick, man. And we see it, man.
This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled. For all these things was coming to pass, but it is not yet. So we've been having rumors and rumors of wars for the longest. America's been in war since this place been in existence. But it's increasing now because now it's lined up with the prophecy. All right, the north it's have to take the northern army away from you. And what's happened at the end of 2019? They was ready to persecute us. They ready to start bringing troops against us. But now they got to send more troops to the Middle East. Right after they just said we taking the troops out of there. But Yahweh Shai said, what? These things must come to pass. It is not yet. So it's still a prophecy got to play out. Here's another one. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And we're seeing that. These people are against each other. They're at odds with each other. That tension is there. Like they say, it's so much tension you can cut it with a knife, right? And there should be famines and pestilences. And that's happening. All right. And that famine is going to hit this place called America, man. All right. Because what happened last year, man, during the flood season? All right, they lost hundreds of thousands of cattle. All right, they lost their seed reserves, and plus the increase of the harvest season was weak. So when it's time to reap from that harvest season, we fucked. So the Lord is setting up the playing field for the end of this place, man. All right, and World War III is a part of the end, but it says what? And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So soon sorrows is going to hit this place, Aki. All right? It ain't just Iran, American war, that's it. Nah, it's going to be some shit happening. Now, I'm not saying this to scare you like Paul said, but to warn you. But end of the day, the Lord said he got us doing these things. But the Spirit had just come out because of what? Got the wars and rumors of wars, and the Spirit had just mentioned how there was an earthquake in Iran. It was an earthquake in Puerto Rico, but it was a list. It was a list of countries and islands. There was another earthquake the next day that got hit with that shit. And then in Iran, that's all over the place. That's on this hemisphere, over the east. This is everywhere. So the Lord is letting us know what time we in, man. And what happened right before all this shit jumped off? We had what? The ring of fire. The sign in heaven, man. A damn that eclipse. That happened, what was that, on the 20...
Like on Christmas?
Was it Christmas time, the water.
Yeah.
Like so the Lord's going to amp this shit up, man. He's showing us these signs, man. In fact, I got one more. He's showing us these signs. We see it, man. And the water, I'll be how about you, like he said, blessed are your eyes, man. But you see, many prophets of old desire to see these things, and we live in them. This is what all the prophets of old were waiting for. Well, Ezra was pleading with the angel, pleading with the Lord, like, man, how long? Can you just take everybody out at once? Can you do that once? And the Lord told him, this is how it got to happen. We at that time when this is how it got to happen. Yeah, you get 2 13 on that. If that great war is how this place goes, this the Lord make his return, man, to take these devils down. All right, and we know this. This is Wisdom Solomon 12. And I'm gonna just, reverse pass the ball back to y'all. This is Wisdom Solomon 12 and 17. For when men would not believe that thou art of full power, thou showest thy strength. And these people don't hear the prophets. We got here telling them about all this stuff. We were prophesying about all this. And people heard about the Israelites, man. They know what's up. And instead of repenting and humbling down, they want to make memes about World War III. They just want to twerk in the back of the Humvee. Now, she was throwing that ass, though. But that's a damn shame, man. These people going to get destroyed. The Most High is not mocked. But so a man sow up, that's what he shall reap. All right? For a man will not believe the art of a full power, thou showest thy strength. And among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest. So through the Spirit, the Lord is increasing our faith by showing these signs, man. We know we almost out of here, man. So that boldness is increasing in us, and soon the Lord is going to show his power to these fucking assholes, man. That's doubting the word of the Lord, man. That's doubting the word of the Lord. That's doubting his prophets and his servants, man. All right? Soon they're going to see, man. Soon they're going to weep and cry and wish they listened. They're going to say, why did I not listen to my teachers, man? Like Proverbs the 5th chapter say. All these signs, hey, slap it. One more. This is Matthew 16 and 1. The Pharisees also, with the Sadducees, came and tempting, desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, he said, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the times? All right? You can tell when it's going to be a rainy day. Your grandma, my feet aching. It's going to rain today. You see the clouds, the rain clouds. My auntie can smell rain. She got something. I can smell the rain. I never understood that shit to this day. Smell the rain. It's going to rain. And she'll be right. Just smell the rain. But you can know all this stuff, but you can't tell we in the fucking end. All this chaos is building up. All this shit. It's like the perfect storm is coming. And you can't tell we at the end. War is coming. Talks of fucking nuclear threats. All right? The tension, all this homosexual sodomy on the rise. Let's make sure I say it like that. All this sodomy fucking out here, man. All this wickedness. All this confusion. And you can't see we at the end. All this violence. It's like in the cartoon, all the badges are like, damn, they get no worse than that. We at that point. And then it always gets worse. It's like, damn, man. Clearly it's the end. And y'all want to play around. And all these niggas know it, man. That's why they're making these damn World War III memes. They know this war is coming. Sooner than later, man. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but soon it's coming. It's like I said, this is the beginning. But soon it's going to be full-fledged World War III. The second war is past, man. The third cometh quickly. This is the Lord's plan. This is determination. This is how the Lord wants to take this place out, man. In the midst of a great war, the Lord is going to appear and fuck shit up. And it's going to be all type of chaos on top of that, not just war. Famine. Average people fighting each other. Race riots. Plagues. Pestilence. Weird stuff we don't even know. The Lord said, don't even worry about how we're going to die. So we just give you the general things that the scripture say. Women going to be getting ravished. Oh, yeah. Babies thrown against stones. These are scriptures. Oh, y'all can say what y'all want. Oh, they harsh. Man, fuck you. The Lord is bringing judgment, bitch. We got put on slave ships. Don't talk to me about motherfucking harsh. We got put on slave ships. They're going to talk to each other. Mice running over us. Pregnant women, period women, bleeding on us. Men throwing up on each other. Pissing and shitting on each other. Don't talk to me about motherfucking harsh. They was hanging us, chopping our rods off. They did our brothers, the Northern Kingdom, dirty as fuck, hanging out our sisters so they tippy toes, they can die out slowly, cut their bellies open so they can get their babies, and smash them against the fucking stone. They did it to us. Let the dogs lick it up. All right? They invented a game called soccer that the Northern Kingdom love so much. Esau was fucking playing with your heads doing that shit, man. Don't tell me about motherfucking harsh. You reap what you sow, goddammit. Eye for eye, 2 for 2. All right, thus with violence shall Babylon fall. So yeah, it is fucking harsh, man. And that's what we dealt with. What about Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter? Esau, you still ain't paid for that shit. So don't complain, you motherfuckers. And now you want to be this angel of light. You don't get everything you fucking deserve, man. Double, bitch.
The scripture say, "What he that he's done being treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee."
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, that payback is still there. Hey, the Most High, hey, he hasn't forgotten. You know, you touch the apple of his eye. You touch his people. You know, and not just his people. You touch the prophets, man. You know, if I may get this very quick, as you had mentioned about how the people are mocking. I seen this one dude on social media. He basically was posting those memes and all that. And recently he posted everything that's happening right now is written in the Bible. You know, but then he's like over there, like I said, they know this, but yet they're all over here, you know, mocking. This is Second Ezra 9:5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs." And we're seeing those effects. We're seeing those signs, man. You know, they're everywhere, man. You know, the brother mentioned the earthquakes, the rumors of wars, the people rising against each other, people not respecting the higher ups anymore. You know, the wicked vibration, the weather. You know, all this is happening exactly how the Lord said it was going to happen, man. You know, we're living in a time where the Lord said, "Blessed are your eyes, man." But many have desired, man, because this destruction means what? Our salvation. You know.
And I got something to back up that Matthew's you read. This is Luke 21 and 10. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
You got slack.
Right. Hey, so there's gonna be like he was going into the signs of heaven. Not only is it those eclipses, hey, those chariots been coming more and more. Seeing the UFOs, what Esau calls UFOs, which are the chariots of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Hey, we're seeing those on an all-time high. Like, I was watching I used to watch this one guy named Secure Team. He used to do the UFOs, and they jacked him up. Like, he literally got jacked up. He put a video out saying that they locked him up. They lied on him, said he did a whole bunch of stuff. He was locked up for stuff because he was making a documentary on UFOs, you know. And they told him he needed to stop, and he said, "No, I'm not going to stop." And they jacked him up just for pushing the chariots, which he thinks they're UFOs, but we know what they are. You know, I used to like watching his videos because he always had some raw UFO clips.
Right. They changed the name too. They stopped. They said stop calling UFOs the Navy. They said there's an unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah,
that's a new name for UAP.
Yep. Yeah, and it says fearful signs and great signs. You know, hey, it's fearful for the ones who are not in the know, and hey, for you scoffers too, because we told you what they are. You know, but for us, hey, Yahushua said, look up. You know, for your your redemption draweth nigh. Hey, we rejoice at these signs. No, hearing about rumors of war, because what is that ultimately going to lead to? It's going to lead to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, which is the signs showing us we're closer. Continue, push, keep on fighting, endure to the end. All right, and this is all unfolding. What's today's date? We a week and a day in 2020, and look at all that's happening. Look at all the stuff, event after event. Okay, it's amping up the closer we get.
And the proof, you can read that last verse.
Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines.
It was five. It was. I forget the math on it, but it was 50 earthquakes a day in Puerto Rico.
Like up to like 500 so far.
500 earthquakes.
Mm-hmm. It says, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
And you want to know how you know they're in fear? Now, because it said, the article said the U.S. government, after over 70 years, have finally made a new branch. All right, and they military. What? The Space Force. You know, because they see the chariots coming, they fear it, man. All right, they're afraid. Yet dirt's fight. That's coming, man. We want to add that point. And look, these prophecies are, hey, the Lord performing these things. We got to just be patient. Though it tarry, wait for us to surely come, it will not tarry. So it seems like it's taking time, but it ain't going to be no long thing, man, no long drawn out thing. When the Lord pour it out, he's going to pour it out, man. And that domino effect or the snowball effect is going to be quick. A seemingly slow build up for a swift end. All right? You have more on that?
That was it on that.
I got a precept. This Matthew's 24:22, and it says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." And that's what's happening, man. Like things are speeding up, you know, because if it doesn't speed up and it gets long and drawn out, there ain't gonna be nobody here on this planet, you know. Esau destroyed everybody and himself.
Exactly right. So we're going to speedy riddance unto this place.
Yeah.
You know, the Malcolm posted Revelation 18:6. You know, reward her even that she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she had filled, put her double. How did we get taken down? We got taken down by violence. All right, we went through famine and pestilence and plagues. All right, we got beaten in the wars. All right, we got taken down. You know, so what's happening now? The same thing is happening to Esau, man. All right, now the Lord is plaguing them. When Esau came against us during the Renaissance age, what? 2/3 of our people died off by the Black Plague. All right, meanwhile, the rest was getting killed by the sword. They went and gathered us up, put us in slavery. The same way the Lord took us down, he's going to take Esau down. Deuteronomy 30:7.
Got it. It's Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
That's right. Well, now the curse is getting put on you heathens, man. All right, and chiefly the main enemy is Esau Edom. All right, so you're gonna suffer loss, man. What's the Isaiah 47? You're gonna suffer widowhood and loss of children, man. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. You know what's gonna happen, or how it's gonna happen. We're telling you, and all you can do is do exactly what's written, man. All right, World War III is inevitable. Like Agent Smith said, the Matrix is inevitable. All right, this shit is inevitable.
I stand right here, and I look there. Right,
all right,
gonna happen.
It just is what it is, man. You know,
I got that precept you just quoted. This Isaiah 47:9. But these two things.
Start up there. What 5 say?
It says, "Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness." Man, you want to start at 1? All right, Isaiah 47:1. "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Right, you're losing your throne, you're losing your kingdom. All right, in Revelation 12, it said Esau knows this. All right, hey, through the Spirit, it's 2 people that knows these scriptures, you know, or believe in it. Mainly, the elect of Esau and the elect of Israel. All right, because it says what? The devils believe in trouble. Revelation 12 said Esau know that he has a short time, he's coming down in great wrath. All right, there's no throne for Esau. He's lost it. Even on a natural standpoint, look at what's happening across the world. Different countries are stepping up to the plate to be the world leader, man. All right, America is toast. Great Babylon is through. That whore is done.
No control.
All Uh-huh. Go ahead.
It says, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
You being brought low, man. And you about to get put to work. You're gonna be put in slavery, you know? Same way you put us in slavery, we're gonna put you in slavery, man. Like it says in WW3. You're gonna be put on the ship, we're gonna sail your way. You're gonna pass them rivers. But even on this side, man, Americans are being brought low. You know, you go a nigga doing Postmates or Instacart, you expect that. We low level here. This ain't our kingdom.
Right.
But when I was doing that shit, you know, Instacart shops and Edomites now, they ain't never went grocery shopping a day in their life. But now they gotta do it for somebody else, man.
Yep.
They been brought fucking low, man. They gotta bring factory jobs back. If you live deliciously, you was at the top. Now you begging for a motherfucking job. All right?
Shoot, homeless.
Mm-hmm.
You see more and more of them homeless.
You ain't got no throne. And you elite soon you gonna be locked up in chains. You're gonna be taking care of our vineyards, man.
Yep. It says thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Shalom. Keep read that verse over. We gonna sit down, Spider.
Isaiah 47:3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
That's happening, man. Hey, let me see if I can find that tweet real quick. For Iran, I know I screenshotted it, man. It. Hey, and if I didn't, I'll try to just quote it to the best of my ability if I can't find it quick enough. But Iran said a couple things about America, man. Hey, and it's all pertaining to what y'all did to us, the Israelites, man.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, this one of them from Zerah Shafai, whoever this is. White man is jealous of Iranian culture. And for the record, fuck Iran. All right? Fuck Iran. We don't give a fuck about Iran, Africa, China, Russia. Fuck all of them. So you can't try to lump us up and say we fucking support Iran. No, fuck Iran, man. We gonna put their ass in slavery too. Fucking camel eating motherfuckers, man. All right? But this is what they saying towards y'all, to America. White man is jealous of Iranian culture. They're not white, they're red. It's not our fault that the only cultural sites in the hellhole country are the memorials of your slave-owning founding fathers. That's all you have. The statues, all right? In fact, the statue of Teddy Roosevelt, I believe it's Teddy, yeah. He got the Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom walking next to him when he's on a horse.
Yeah.
That's a statue of oppression. All right, this is what America's about. But look, now you got a whole other country talking shit about the shit you've done against us, the Israelites.
Right.
Just the will of the Lord.
And like, what was it, like a year or so ago, they was like knocking down all them statues and shit. People were coming up against them, because hey, that's what this place is. It's a fucking big ass plantation. That's all it is. You need a passport to leave. You need permission to go back to your own damn country.
Shit, you need papers to travel around. But just like slavery, where's your papers at, boy? Same thing. You can't travel. You can't do shit without ID. You can't even walk up the street. You can literally leave your crib, walk to the corner to a mailbox with mail in there. If the police decide to fuck with you, they're got you like you. They can actually harass you for that. Yeah?
This is I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's right. The Lord is taking you down, man. He's doing it on so many levels. He coming in his power, in the might of his strength, but also he's taking you down through his spirit. He got the nations rising up against you. He got the animals turning against you, the world turning up against you. He's going to release plagues upon you. All right? The Lord is going to take you out in great fact. It's like Egypt. That's why Romans, the 9th chapter, makes it clear that Esau Edom is the modern day Pharaoh. New Egypt, Revelation 11 and 8. All right? The Lord going to even use the heathens to take you down. To show that the Yahweh, Ba'ashai, and Yahushua, that's the true living power. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, Yahushua is his son. Bahasham is in the name. All right?
It says, as for Redeemer.
I'll load them up. Go ahead.
It said, as for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right, you ain't called a lady no more. I'm gonna get the etymology for the word lady. That's actually when you call somebody a lady, that's a compliment. pull it up. It's like a noble woman, basically. I don't remember. But when you look up lady, this means a noble woman, man. The wife of a lord.
Of a God.
Right, the wife of a lord, yeah. When it goes to being a noble woman. Like you said in Sirach, it says a wife is a blessing, but a harlot is spittle, basically. Something like that. I don't think it's a blessing, but it's a difference. You ain't gonna. America's no longer a lady. Now you've been reputed as nothing, man. You've been hated. Like Obadiah says, you're greatly despised. Every fucking nation on the planet hates America except for Israel now. That's it. And even your own allies. That's why Trump got on TV today, saying we need EU and NATO to back us up against this Iran shit. And even your own fucking union not fucking with you, man.
Right. The United Kingdom, they came out with that article. It's like, look, America has to warn them before they do something like this. They keep doing sneaky shit behind our back without telling us how are we allies. You're supposed to surprise your enemies, not your allies. That's basically what he said. Nobody's supporting Trump in any of this,
man. Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient. Has thou very heavily laid thy yoke?
So we sinned against the Lord and we got punished. Yeah. Well, he said he cast us off for a little while. Now he's returning to redeem us, man. Now he's going to turn on you. Esau, this is your destruction. I believe in Sirach, it says there's a man who's a ruler, but not for his own good. The Lord put you to be ruler so he can be destroyed, man. He let you take over the apple of his eyes so you can get destruction, man.
Yep. Verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Hey, like they always say, it was manifest destiny. He took down God, manifest destiny. But you didn't remember the latter end. You didn't, the other part of it. Yeah, you should take down God, a truth overcome, but at the end, God's going to get that revenge. Mm-hmm. All right, you was going to take us down, but at the end, you was going to get put in slavery. You got the blessing of the sword. You got the blessing of the fatness of the earth. All right, and the dew of heaven. You was going to rule the world, but you still was going to be put under our feet, man. Jacob still was going to rule over you, Esau. That was the promise. All right? Isaac told Esau when he came and cried and begged like a little bitch. Because fuck Esau, man. He broke the brotherly bond. Esau was a little bitch. Isaac told him, look, I already made Jacob to be the Lord over you and your brethren. Y'all going to be slaves to him. You forgot that part.
He got so used to, this power and stuff like that. He totally forgot about the end. Now he don't want to give it up. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be taken. Mm-hmm. Like, nah. Verse 8, it says, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments.
Man, that's heavy. So look, Esau, living carelessly, all right, thinking it can't nothing stop them, because for so long they had power, and the rest of the nation said that who can war with the beast spirit, man? All right. Hey, just a little quick note, man. Esau, Edom is definitely that nation that's the America is definitely that people that dwelling carelessly, man. I was went to some, I was a couple weeks back, stayed somewhere. I was downtown, little hotel and shit, and I went to this restaurant. It was all Esau there, nice little view and shit. On the menu was a thing. It's a section. It's called breakfast cocktails, bro. Breakfast cocktails. So these motherfuckers get drunk. As soon as they wake up, they ain't got shit else to do. They wake up, they go to breakfast, have a fucking Bloody Mary with bourbon in it, or vodka, or gin, or have a mimosa. They got fucking options. Breakfast fucking cocktails. I took a picture of it, man. They're not worried about nothing. They just, we got it. We conquered the world. We can do anything. We can relax. We can drink and fucking chill, man.
Yeah, at some of these Marianos, they'll have a bar like inside, and I'll be there early in the morning. You see Edomite sitting there like at 8.
Yes, bro.
Drinking wine already. Like,
no care in the world. Bro, yeah, they were drinking bourbon, bro. They fucking burger. You know, I tried. I ain't gonna do that thing. But this is what they do, bro. Like, but look, the Lord said, "What? I'm gonna take you down, man. So this is the perfect storm." He said, "This is gonna come upon your perfection, widowhood, all right, and loss of children. You're not gonna be a fucking nation anymore. You're not gonna have rulership and reign anymore, man. You and your fucking children, everybody's born from you is going into slavery, man. Death and slavery, sword and slavery, like it says in Revelation 13. All right, America ain't finna be around forever. America ain't got the greatest fucking arm. They can just do anything. People still in the comment boards talking, you know, like when you go to the RT or whatever news comment board, you see Americans on there talking about, well, Iran don't want anything. We're gonna take them out with these. This is Russia, this is China. What the fuck? America's been relaxed in this arms race. Russia never, the Cold War only ended in America. And in Russia, they kept that shit going. They kept increasing their armory, man. All right, the Lord said he's gonna wet his sword. The Lord been sharpening up these nukes and these missiles this whole time with them, man. Meanwhile, America got company. Nobody can fuck with us. We're careless. You're going down, man. You're not gonna be a lady forever. All right, you're gonna be a fucking widow. You're gonna know death. You're gonna know loss of children. You're gonna know pain, man.
This is Revelations 18 and 6. It says, "Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. The cup which she had filled, filled to her double." Which goes into that, what is it, Jeremiah, where it says, "Down you
Yeah, I got it.
shall be punished." You know, he forgot about that. We got punished being the Lord's people. How much you being the nation that Yahweh hates? You know, according to Malachi, what is it, 1 and 4? This is Revelations 18 and 6. Is to reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. The cup which she had filled, filled to her double. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, you know, without care. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart, I said a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. It was the whole vibration of these people, man. You know, and I remember I seen a meme, and basically it was about it was some guy. It was the Kermit the Frog meme with the hoodie, and they said World War Champ 3 times doesn't sound like a bad idea. You know, that's the pride in them. Like they really think that it's just gonna be a regular war. They're gonna beat it, and everything's gonna go back to normal. But it's not, man. This is the end of all wars, man. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, who judges. You know? And you gotta keep in mind, man, this day has been prophesied since the beginning, man. It talks about Enoch said that the Lord is gonna come back with 1,000 of his saints. That's the angels, man. You know? And hey, the Lord is not gonna gas this up all these generations, all these years, just for it to be some weak ass destruction. It's gonna be heavy, man. You know? This is what the mighty men shall weep, and their men shall be like women.
The Lord's getting a name for himself with this. Like in Egypt. Like he did some raw west stuff in Egypt. At one point, we was coming out of Egypt. At one point, when the Lord split the water, the chariot went behind us, and it was a pillar of fire and a cloud of darkness at the same time. The Egyptians saw darkness, and Israel still had a light shining so they can get across the water. You know, well, it was dry land, sloppy. Get across the dry land, the Lord just split the water from it in the Red Sea. So he's doing two things. That's some raw ass stuff, man. So imagine this one. It's gonna be raw. They say you ain't gonna think about Egypt no more. You ain't gonna talk about
Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the North America, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, was scattered abroad, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers.
That's right, man. that's the salvation. Like Second 9 said, they shall see the salvation and be placed in my land. That is the salvation, man. The Lord punished us. He's going to deliver us and punish our enemies, man. All right. I got that Jeremiah you quoted too.
Right, and this deliverance is going to be like special, sort of say, because he's only coming for the elect this time. In Egypt, he bring the whole nation out, but in this Egypt and or wherever we've been scattered, he's only saving the elect, which is a small number, 1/3 compared to what's gonna the whole nation of Israel. You know, that's what's gonna make this deliverance even greater. He's only coming back for the righteous ones who, you know, who are seeking salvation, who want to get out of this place. You know.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, here, scatter abroad, people's worst nightmares about to come true. You know, newly created creatures. You know, man, spiritual powers, the whole nine. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be going on. You know, and then nuclear destruction, the lake of fire, man. That's epic. Wow. You know, it got to be epic. You know.
This is Jeremiah 25:27. Therefore thou shalt say to them, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, and spew and fall, and rise no more because of the sword which I will send among you. And you know what that cup is? What? That destruction. And it shall be if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I began to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the heavens of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts.
Hey, it's gonna come down, man. Hey, all this time that you've been ruling, man, you've been getting away with all this shit. You know, that's where you have that white privilege. You know, every so-called white man always gets a better sentence. You know, a less harsh sentence than jail. You know, hey, but not with the judge of the whole earth, man. You know, he's gonna judge righteously, man. And you're found wanting, like it says, man. You know, you're found guilty. You know, it says what in that Revelation 18 that your sins have reached unto heaven. You know, so hey, this is not this judge, Yahweh Bashmi Hawashai, the judge of the whole earth. You're not going to be able to manipulate or control or do something to where it goes in your favor, man. Hey, this time you're going to go to a real court, man. Hey, we're going to play fair. You know.
Job 4:8 says, even as I have seen that they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Hey man, you got to pay for all the wickedness you have done and doing, and what you're going to do. So you're fucked.
This is Psalms 137:7.
Dang, I had that too.
Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And raise it basically means to get rid of it, erase it. It says, O daughter of Babylon, which proves to you that Esau Edom is Babylon. It says, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone. You know, that's what you did to us, man. You know, and finally is that big payback, man. You know, that payback that the righteous have been so long waiting for, man. You know, finally it's gonna happen, man. You know, and we're gonna see justice, man. We're gonna see justice in the earth, man. You know, and all this is gonna lead to that, man.
This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. All right, hey, since your kingdom's coming down, all right, it says rejoice and be glad. Hey, lift it up. All right, because hey, once we're in our kingdom, you're not going to be able to perform your wickedness. You know, hey, your time's running out. All right, it says, yeah, and that cup's going to pass unto you. So, all the shit you done to us is gonna be done unto you. All right, and it says, and shall make thyself naked. Right now, you're exposed. Everybody knows who Esau, Edom is. 2/3 blunt smoking Jakes and Esau themselves know who they are now. Because why? Because we revealed the son of perdition. All right, through this word, we've been prophesying it. All right, it says 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. All right. Hey, so this is our last captivity. After this, it's a wrap. You know, we're going home. We're going back home. Okay.
Oh yeah. Huh.
It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. All right. So all that wickedness you build up, hey, he's gonna pay a visit. He's gonna pay you a visit by putting you into slavery, destroying this place, gathering up your elites, all right, and whatever Edomites around the world. Hey, and we're gonna put you in slavery just like you did to us. You're gonna have to drink that cup. Y'all led us into captivity. Y'all going into captivity. All right, you killed us with the sword. Y'all gonna be killed with the sword. All right, you shed blood by by the man's blood. Whoever sheds man's blood, that man's blood shall be shed. All right. Hey, so hey, we're at the end. We're right here. We're almost there.
Right, and history tells us all the fucked up shit Esau Edom has done to our nation. You know, but hey, how much more the stuff he did, you know, in back doors, so to speak. You know, hey, Esau has a lot of shit to pay for. If I'm gonna get to right quick. This is Lamentations 1:21. It says, "They have heard that I sigh; there is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble; they are glad that thou hast done it." You know, which is starting with Esau Edom, like it says in the Psalms, the 83rd chapter. You know, and the rest of the nation, they're happy we're low, man. They're happy we're on the ground, man. It says, "Thou will bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. Let all their wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me, for all my transgressions. For my sighs are many, and my heart is faint." You know, so hey, that's what we're asking the Lord, man. You know, hey, start judging them. You know, but for everything that they've done against us, man, and against the Heavenly Father. You know, so everything they did against us is gonna come back upon their own head, man. You know, every single thing, man.
Shit, I got you. This is Psalms.
I got the equal.
This is Psalms 13:1. How long wilt thou forget me, O Yahweh, forever? How long? I'll read that off. Man, how long wilt thou forgive me, O Yahweh? Forever? How long wilt thou hide thy face from me? How long shall I take counsel in my soul, having sorrow in my heart daily? How long shall my enemy be exalted over me? Consider and hear me, O Yahweh, my power. Lighten my eyes, lest I sleep the sleep of death, lest my enemies say I have prevailed against him. And those that trouble me rejoice when I am moved. But I have trusted in thy mercy, my heart shall rejoice in thy salvation. I will sing unto Yahweh because he hath dealt bountifully with me. Like the brother Shakal just said into that breakdown on that Lamentations 1. We ask the Lord to now bring the judges upon the enemy. Like how long? How long we gonna just see it, man? You know? Not, how long we gonna see it? Abba, when are you gonna come and take down these enemies? When are you gonna come and make your name known to earth, man? Abba, Father. That's what we're looking forward to. The fall of our enemies. You said you had something. Bring up.
This is Obadiah 1:13. It says, "Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity. nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. So it's not just Esau, but it's every single one of the heathens, man. All right. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. All right. So, hey, man, that recompense is going to come back on you, man. All right. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Basically, you're going to get really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to get you, man. All right, for all the stuff you done to us, man. And it's going to be doubled back onto you. And you're gonna, that stuff is going to be forced down your throat. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So we don't get your stuff, you know. It said, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And anything that come forth out of the Yahweh Shemashah's mouth will not come back to him void, man. Y'all gonna be ultimately destroyed after you serve your slavery, man. Your prison term. Then you just gonna get annihilated because you're a freaking virus, man. You're a plague, you know, like a virus in a computer, man. It got to be getting rid of, man. All right.
Right. So for favor, nefarious shows to the wicked in the land of brightness. Yet, you know, shall he not deal uprightly? You know, so the only way to save you from you is to put you to death. You know, and then we don't save everything else, man. Let me get this. This is Sirach 36:1. It says, "Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power." And that's what the Lord is showing right now, man. It says, "As thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us." You know, that goes into that Romans 9. It said, I set up Pharaoh forward so he could show his power. You know, so the Lord is going to do that, man. It says, "And let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh." You know, and after that, everybody's going to, they're going to know. It says, what, every eye shall see. You know, they're going to know that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, that Yahweh is, and Yahweh Shai is the son of him that sent him, man. You know, there's not going to be no doubt. It's not going to be like, oh, you know, oh, my idol still. No. Once the Lord comes back and does what he does, everybody's going to believe, man. Exactly just like they did when he judged Egypt. You know, it says, "Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works." All this is happening right now, man. You know, soon the enemy is going to be destroyed, and we can clearly see that the days are being short. This is what for the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened. You know, it says, "Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we." You know, and that starts with Esau, man. You know, and everybody else that's working with him, man. You know, and that goes to China too, because China thinks that they're gonna be the next ruler. You know, so every single one of you heathen that think that there's none other but you guys, and the Lord's not coming back and to avenge us, hey, you're in for a big surprise, man. It says, "Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as in the beginning." You know, and how's he doing that? Through his word, man. All this is happening, man, and this destruction It's only gonna get worse, man. People want to talk about, oh, pray for the soldiers, pray for this, pray for all the bad things that happen in the world right now. Hey, your prayers are not gonna be heard from the Lord, man. Why? Because it's not according to His will. His will, hey, what does it say? His determination is to destroy the nations. You know that's part of the Lord's will, man. That's soon gonna happen. This World War III is just the beginning, man. You know.
Since you said the Lord's will, this is Revelations 17. And Revelation 17. And,
I do it too. I get it funny. Apostle Hart mentioned it.
Right. And 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Because that's what ultimately is going to happen. These nations are going to turn on this place, Babylon, all right, which is America, all right, and they're going to nuke it.
God, and that's really specifically even talking about the 10, talking about the EU. Mm-hmm. That's talking about its own allies. That's talking about NATO and EU, man. Those 10 nations. What is it? The 10 nations that make up the EU.
Major, minor, major, Spain, French, Greece, the Gauls.
He said like all this was France.
Right, yeah. With verse 17, it says, for Yahweh power hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, and the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. All right, so this is all Yahweh's will being fulfilled, which lets you know there ain't no free will. All this is playing out the way how he ordained it. It's already written. Prophecy. Okay?
All right, well, you got something else?
You wanted that second Numbers 13?
Oh.
Earlier? Or...
You got something to hold?
Okay. It's Ezekiel 28. And 1, it says, the word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, thus said Yahweh, which Tyrus now is represents Israel. It says, because thine heart is filled, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power, I sit in the throne of Yahweh, and in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not the Most High. So thou set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh, and soon it's going to be made known, man. Soon it's going to be made known that Israel wasn't shit, man. That Esau had to bring everybody low to a low vibration in order for him to be exalted. This so-called knowledge, man. It's really stupid, man. When you really go to the breakdown of certain things, it's like, what the fuck? Like, for example, you got that carbonation when they test the rocks. They go
carbon dating, yeah.
Carbon dating, When you really look into it, it's like, that's not accurate.
Yeah. You saw scientists even admit it. They admit it. Because certain areas is more contrary than others. Because of the flood. Certain areas is more contrary than others.
It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasure. It says, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. And what does it say? Riches gotten by deceit.
Therefore, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Man. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of Yahweh. Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the sea. Wilt thou say before him that slayeth thee, I am the Most High? But thou shalt be a man, and not a power, in the hand of him that slayeth thee. You know, which is what the hand of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, he's gonna make known that you're a nobody, man. You're the lowest of the low, the basis of man, as the scripture says. You know,
Cause you're gonna learn a lesson that Israel learned. And just Deuteronomy 32 and what? And 30 around 32 and 30. Yeah. How shall one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except that rock has sold them and the Lord has shut them up? So this is replying to Israel. How could Israel be chased off by all these people and taken down by heathens unless the Lord did it, right? Here's the next point. For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges. So they got it like our God. We got living power. Our God even make the heathens get power, man. That same Esau can learn. Like it said, the Lord's going to give over to the hand of the strangers, man. These other heathens, including Esau, either. Your own cat is going to take you down. Russia is a nation of Edomites. Yep. EU, the 10 is going to blow America off the map. Those are Edomites. You tear yourself. So you can know that the Lord is in control. Same lesson we learned. Okay? Nah, ain't no free will. I ain't none of that. The Lord is in control, man. All right? He'll put it on somebody to take your ass out, man. And it says the Lord created the spirits of vengeance. All right? Jeffrey Dahmer, all that shit. And that was the Lord. All right, how about that, man? Isaiah, what is it, 45 and 7? I, the Lord, create good and evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. All right? So we knowing all this, we can see, like I said, the 1 Thessalonians 5. Hey, come get that real quick, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1.
I got a quick real quick. This Mark chapter 3, verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And that's what it is, man. Esau, Edomites against Edomites. Yeah, man. Don't forget, like you said, hey, the Russians, they're Edomites.
Well, read the next verse in that one.
It said, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end.
What does it say after that?
That was good too. No man can enter into
it. So start that over for the first verse you read and read those three verses together. That's perfect with your point.
Damn.
Start with the verses.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what's happening over there. I don't know what's happening.
So like Mark chapter 3, verse 25.
What's the emoji?
It said, if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. If Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have the end. No man can enter into
Satan definitely has an end. What is saying, Job? He has a bound that he cannot pass. You know?
Mm-hmm. It says, no man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
So this is how the Heavenly Father is taking you down. All right. In fact, how about Shami Hawashai, man? All right. This is their technique. This is them binding you up, making you take yourself down, making you Edomites fight against you Edomites, man. This is the Lord showing he is in control. Going back to what the Aksha call read in that Ezekiel. Going back to Deuteronomy, the Spirit had me read, man. All right, the Lord is in control. He's he's binding the strong man up, tied him to a chair. You can't just go into a motherfucking crib. They got all type of shot. Now, I'm not saying no gun work against the Lord. I'm using this as an example earthly. It's a parable here. You can't go into a motherfucking crib, break in and shit. He got all this armor, and he's ready, and then just grab what you want. No, you got to tie him up first. You can take your time and take everything out. That's what the Lord is doing. All right, especially got you fighting each other. This is him proverbially tying you up to the chair. So he can take his time and take you out. Make you fight each other, kill each other off, man. This is the Lord robbing your ass, man. How about that? And all things are double. The Lord is robbing your ass, Esau. Like to say niggas are thieves, right? While Lord, he's a Judite, so-called Negro. Right? Hey, you got the 1 Thessalonians 5, man. You have more? Point.
1 Thessalonians 5 and 1, it says, But the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly the day of Yahweh, so cometh as a thief in the night.
There you go. Hey, so
yeah.
y'all like to make those black fucking jokes, those proverbs and shit. Guess what? There you go. So our Lord, which is so-called, will look like a so-called Negro, he's coming like a thief in the night, man. He's binding you up right now. Keep going.
It says,
I was telling the same thing.
it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Oh, I wanted to say this too. We was talking about it earlier, and you put that in my head. I was like, dang, that's true. Hey, the stuff that's going on right now, man, people are like really like aware of things right now with the whole Iran and this and that. It's not time yet. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come like a thief in the night, man. When they saying peace and safety. So when things is really like seem like everything's super cool, that's when it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna catch you like a thief in the night, man. But not us. Oh, yeah.
It says, when ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
Right. So, hey, you niggas out there, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, that's that be scoffing and stuff like that, man. It's gonna catch y'all like a thief in the night, man. Not us. We're the watchmen. Huh?
Y'all too busy making memes about this shit, thinking it's a joke.
Yeah.
They still think America got it, man. They think America gonna be the first country to three-peat in World War. Man, I was surprised they made a Jordan fucking meme yet. Third ring. Three-peat this bitch.
Now that you said it, they gonna do it.
Yeah, you already know.
I hope so. So I can laugh at it. Laugh at the destruction, man.
Yeah.
You know? So we see these things. And what does that mean? This is 2 Peter 3. 2 Peter 3. And 10. Yeah. But the day of Yahweh will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So we gotta be fearing Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, having the conduct of the elect, like it says, pulling as the elect. All right, having that godliness, man. Looking for and hasting until the coming of the day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is what we're looking forward to, man. We waiting for that day. All right, we're not focused on this place. Yeah, we here. We still gotta handle, deal with our daily bread and shit like that. But this is what we're truly looking forward to. Wherein the heavens built on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
He said, "Yeah."
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, said that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So this, that's it on that. But look, this is what we focused on, man. Hope that the Lord has mercy upon us, man. Like it says, a wise man will fear in all things, but a fool would not be aware in the day of offense. You know, the Lord is, hey, this shit is wrapping up. Soon that judgment is coming, man. So we gotta walk with that fear, man. Walking on eggshells, man. Walking that tightrope. You know.
This is that scripture you quoted, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. All right, and like it says in, I think it's in Ecclesiastes, there's a time and a place. Hey, right now we're in the time of evil. All right, bad times. All right, look at what's going on. Okay, and it's Yahweh's doing all these things. All right,
got it. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city and Yahweh have not done it? So, hey, man, Most High controls all these things, man. First off, this is scripture, man. It's his script. This is his movie. You know what I'm saying? We're just playing in it. You know what I'm saying? And we just hoping that we're part of the elect. You know what I'm saying?
This is Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey, My determination is to gather the nations. I may assemble the kingdoms, World War III, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. This is what the Lord wants, man. All right, we watching it all play out. All right, we watching the tension build. We're watching the division happen, watching the nations rise up against each other. All right. Soon we're gonna get there, man. All right. In fact, they released the article. Look, man, this is the truth. All right, they released the article that said basically this shit just united Iran and Iraq. And that goes directly with Second 15. The Carmanians, or which are the Iranians, the Elon, is linking up with that wild man of Ishmael, the Arabians, that dragon. So soon the Lord's for the Lord for deliver. That word Arabia means mixed. So that's the mixed nations over there. Elam, Ishmael, the Midianites. You know, it said Ishmael should dwell in the midst of his brethren. That includes Midian and such, man. All right, so soon this shit going. Soon the RFID chip. That's another thing. We can't just hop right into World War III. The RFID chip still got to be implemented. But we seeing the wars, the rumors of wars, we're seeing the earthquakes, we're seeing the uprising of the people. That means soon the Lord is going to deliver us. Soon we out of here, Akim. You know, and Akwak, man. The Lord is delivering the nation, man. If you know, decide that you bitches better get right, man, and humble down, man. The way we look to Yahweh Shai, that's how you're supposed to look to the men, to your man, and to the men, period, man. You know, but mainly that's how you look to your man. You know, Yahweh Shai is our husband. All right, he's our Lord. He's the Savior of the body. Your man is your husband, your Lord, and literally, like the scripture says, the Savior of your body. All right, great war is coming, man. It's gonna be out here looking in a pitiful case. Esau comes down with his martial law and all this shit. All you had to do is fucking shut the fuck up. You got to end it like that.
No, yeah, right. People say what everything, none of these shall fail, but all pass to all be fulfilled. You know, so everything that is written is gonna happen. At the end of it is gonna be what this World War III. You know. Okay, so with that, I hope you brethren were edified. We're gonna end it by giving all praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash.
That will honor to the apostles and elders of Yeshua that will well. And salutations to you, Akim, out in the highways and the byways, preaching his word in truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.